Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome. Doing a little bit of different stream tonight. We won't be doing Lego. We're going to be our first ever HYTALE stream, and I'm pretty excited about it. Now, we are on the new channel. This is first time over on the new YouTube channel, but yes, we are again live on Twitch as well. So if anybody, oh, whoa, where's that audio coming in at? Oh, can't be having that. Double audio, my bad. But yeah, if this is your first time here, welcome. My name's Haskins. I've done Lego Fortnite content for the last couple of years, but we are kind of dabbling into the HYTALE. I've been having a lot of fun playing this game. So if this is your first time here over on the YouTube side, or red, just call it red side, consider subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. Be sure to hit that like button. But yes, what up, Miranda? Scotch, welcome in. How's it going? Random spur of the moment Thursday night stream. Last night we had my mother-in-law's birthday party. I completely forgot about that, but when I was doing the Lego showcase, I was like, oh boy. I promised to stream Wednesday, and then we're going to Chicago tomorrow afternoon, so we won't be streaming Friday. There's just so much going on, so I jumped on tonight. Welcome, though. How's everybody doing? Let's just get right into the playing the game here. So, wait, where's my camera? There's my camera. Can you see me? Does it hear good? You too, Scotch. Scott's, man, what's good, man? Yo, I always forget Jamesy Dodger. I always forget because it's always... Hold on a second. The names are always mixing me up, but what's up, Jamesy? All right, let's pop in. I'll show you a little bit about... oh, yeah, the new build prompt movies. That's going to be so much fun. I'm excited for that as well. It's going to be dope. All right. So we'll pop in. First things first, I'll show you what I'm working on. If you like builds, you're gonna love this. Now, the one thing I do want to explain though before we look at this build is I'm doing it in a flat open world in creative right now because bringing this into our survival world is going to be nuts. So here's a look at what I've been working on. This is the Cathedral, and we've got a lot of stuff to go. Now, for anybody who hates on voxel-based building, I got another, like, I completely did not know how much detail and craziness you can build in these voxel-based games. So all this time I was like, Minecraft, I don't know. I mean, I am so hooked. We started working on the interior as well earlier today. So we'll kind of toy around with this. I'll show you what I've done in survival so far and show you some of the cool things you can do in this game because I've learned a lot of the creative tooling and stuff like that. But yeah, you can kind of get a gist of what's going on the outside. There's a lot of touching up to do as well. You can see from the top here, the roof. We'll go take a look at the inside here. So I was working on this and trying to get all of the interior nice and dialed in. I'll be working on this for quite a while. This is gonna be taking quite a while to get going. Yeah, because I mean, you got to think we still got to do all the archways, and we've got to get them all kind of rounded out. And there's just so much to be done here. We've got to expand the entire thing. We've got the kind of the cross shape moving this way. We're going to round out the back and figure out how we're going to handle that. This is my first time ever doing a cathedral to this type of scale. So, yo, what's up, Shattenfells? Welcome in. I've just kind of been taking my time and just doing little bits and pieces at a time. But I kind of got sick of working on the exterior, so I started kind of dialing in on the interior just to kind of change the scenery, right? This stuff does take quite a bit of time, but I can show you some really neat tools and things that you can do that makes your building process very streamlined. So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say, for example, you wanted to extend your roof line back here, okay? So we have all these awesome creative tools. Let me go ahead and pull this up real fast. So if we wanted to bring this roof line back, all right, we could, if we want, if you want to be that type of builder who just kind of, you know, takes your time and does each piece individually, you know, you could feel free to do that. Maybe there's some pride in that. But for me, I have limited time, and if I can design a section or make a color choice or whatever the case may be, well, what I can do now is I can use my selection tool, and I can select from here to here. I can bring this up just like this. Now what I can do is if I wanted to bring this thing back like 200 yards, I can hold Alt. I can stretch that all the way back. And just like that, I've extended my roof. Now, if you don't like what you did, shortcuts, Shift Z gets rid of it. So if you have a lot of repeat things, for example, I designed one of these side towers and windows and sections, like this whole section here, you can put that in if you want. Now, that's not to say that this still hasn't taken me, you know, I've probably got about 20 hours, maybe something like that into this so far. So let me clear up some of this. You can also delete sections. So if I want to, it really depends on how you want to do it. So like if you want to take from here to here, I can just simply type in delete, if I can spell it. And I can delete a row at a time. But I found that when you're dealing with just kind of smaller sections, you're just better off kind of coming in and clearing up some of the mess to get the build really dialed in. But yeah, I think the creative tooling inside of here and the amount of possibilities and awesome stuff you can do I am so hooked right now. I'm having a really good time with it. It's a lot of fun. It's one of those games where you can really let your creativity flow and not necessarily have to spend as much time getting things done. I mean, it's still, like I said, it still takes time, but you can there are ways to streamline your building and to make things a lot more easy to get done. But you still have to have a little bit of patience and understanding of the tooling and obviously design and stuff like that, right? You can't just I could have sworn that had Daft Punk windows last time. Oh, I know, right? But, you know, you still have to have kind of the understanding of how to create, you know, the archways and stuff like that. There are ways to get them a little bit better. I'm just still learning, though. But this is kind of what I'm working on. And then, so watch this. This is really cool. So I know, like, this section of flooring, I'm going to be stretching all the way across to the back. So what I can do is I can hold Alt again. I can bring this all the way out. Now that's, you know, considering I want to keep this floor like that. Now in here, I'm going to single place blocks because we're going to, this stripe here, we're going to come around. And we're going to maybe, you know, come this way, right? Let's see if we're on the correct corner there. Now we got to come out maybe another block, right? Yo, what's up, Jax? Oh, it's the affiliate anniversary? No way, no way. Hey, Lady Light, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. 1 year as affiliate. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So show you what I've been kind of showing everybody that jumped in earlier as I've been working on this Cathedral in HYTALE. And my goodness, it's so much fun. Just kind of really, I jump in when I can and just take my time. And one block at a time. Yo, what's up, Soul? Thank you so much. Thank you, Miranda. We can get back to building some of this, but I want to show you some other cool stuff that you can do in the game. Now, this isn't what it looks like. Like, this isn't what the game... This is, like I said, this is my creative space. You don't have to worry about all the trees in the way or anything like that. But check out some of these other tools that we can go in here with. So let's for example, we can go into the... let's go here, these brushes. So if we want to do, say, a river, all right, we can bring in the river brush. Now, you could change how wide this actually works, but you can just easily create rivers like nobody's business. You can wind them, have them flow all the way around, right? So now I've got this river. And let's say I want to put a forest around it. We can select any type of trees we want. These trees are beautiful here. Let me see. Jungle crystal trees are beautiful. Now you can do, I've never done this, but you can do up to 100 trees at a time. So number of decorations, I can do 3 at a time. You can go all the way up to 100. I don't even want to see what that looks like. But let's go with, like, I don't know, 10 at a time, okay? And let's just bring these in. You can kind of put all these gorgeous trees in. You can switch it up to, if you say you don't want those, you want to do, I don't know, ash swamp or ash moss. You can put in whatever kind of trees you want. I think it's just incredible. Now you don't have to do this either. You can go into survival, and you can just build. You can get all of your stuff. I'll show you my village in a little bit on kind of what that looks like. But let's see. These fire burning trees are awesome. Now these aren't necessarily going to look. This is probably not where you're going to want to put these trees, but they are sick. The wood types. You could make the trees much taller as well if you wanted to, but this is just kind of showing you an example of how crazy you can go. Now, you want to see something even crazier? Watch this. So here's my original. I think this is the original, or is this one of the modified ones I was working on? Yeah, I was kind of trying to modify this one, but watch this. Let's say I want every block. Okay, if I want to change this whole look of this, we can go and select it. I can take every single block that is a certain type or the entire thing if I wanted to. I'm going to select the whole build. Oops, did not mean to do that. So these blocks that I'm using are called, like, I think rock stone cobble. So if I say replace rock stone cobble. Yo, 5 toes was good. So rockstone cobble. Or wait, no. I want to replace that. We're gonna go marble. Marble brick. Is it smooth? No, hold up. Let me look at the block. Well, let's just grab the block type that we already have here. What's this? Let's just go red sandstone, red brick. So we can go replace rock sandstone red brick. Now, I didn't mean to replace all the blocks, but hold on. That looks silly. I didn't mean to do that. We just want to replace the cobblestone. So you can choose which block you want to replace. So let's just bring this back again. That was so bad. Because every little intricate detail became a 4x4 block. Yo, what's up, Kaboom? So we'll do replace. We're going to go. Let's see here. It's. Yo, Kaboom! Thank you so much for the resub. Let's go, man. W's in the chat. So replace. We're gonna go rock, stone, cobble with this red. Now this is good for experimentation. Sandstone, red brick. What? That's not. I thought I just typed that in. You got it. You have to be very specific. And then let me make sure this is the right. It's rock, stone, cobble. Okay. I'm looking like a fool here. Replace rock, stone, cobble with rock, sandstone, red brick. Why is it saying that's not? Oh, I'm missing the D. Jeez. I swear it's usually much easier than this. I promise. Yo, Maddie's dad, welcome in. How you doing? So rock, stone, cobble. Let's try this. 3rd time's a charm. Rock, sandstone, red brick. Check your spelling. Okay. So just like that, that actually looks kind of sick, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's actually kind of sick. I'm doing well. Just been enjoying building in HYTALE. Like, just the amount of creative freedom you have. Like, look at that, actually is kind of sick. Now, I would obviously mix in the blocks. Now, another cool thing you could do too for like gradient work and stuff like that is we can grab the hammer. And we'll bring this on in. Yo, Lizzie Lou, welcome in. You can easily detail, you know, using different blocks. So let's say maybe you want to mix in kind of these every couple blocks. You know what I'm saying? And then we can even go like up here if we want to do like a design like this. You can kind of come in here and outline this outer edge to give you a really good you know, little details. These are nice too for like above windows if you want to put, you know, something like that above your windows or whatever. But yeah, like just like I said, the creative freedom to say, you know what, oh my gosh, I built this entire thing. So let's just say, let's turn up the speed multiplier to get back to the actual build. So if I built this entire thing looking like this, and I'm like, you know what? Oh man, I really wish that I would have built this in red sandstone. Like, why? What was I thinking? Right? Well, no worries. I just can watch. I can even do this. Take this whole thing. Now, granted, I am kind of making it look. I have the muscle memory down because I've already put, I don't even know, more hours than I'd like to admit into learning these tools and stuff. It does take some time to get nice with them. But watch this. I can just say, let me copy that build. I'm gonna go grab my paste tool. Bring this on in. Bring it here. Now I can simply come over here. Or I can do it side by side if I want. Let's put one right here. Why not? Yo, Villager Joe, thank you so much for the raid, brother. Let's go. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Check this out. Bam. We got the whole entire cathedral. Just like that. Copy back in. Yo, Dog Maham, what's up? Thank you so much for the anniversary wishes. Thank you. And watch this. You know what? It's getting too dark. We can't see. Let me change the time for you real quick. Boom. Just like that. Now, if we wanted to, we can experiment. I usually use a notepad to copy and paste my selections, so that way I don't have to keep retyping them in. Oh, by the way, look at this. I put swords up here at the top for the point. You could take in spawn in entities and do all kinds of cool editing and stuff like that. How's it going, Joe? All right, let's bring this on over here, like this. Now, someone choose a block. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna go through the blocks just for fun. What block should we make it out of all of these? We got all these random colored cloth blocks. I mean, we've got bedrock, which is like the bottom of the map. We have crystals that are glowing rocks. So right now I'm just kind of showing everybody my build. Here, let me go over here. I've been working in HYTALE Creative right now on a build that I'm going to be bringing into our survival world. So I'm kind of showing just some of the creative tools that you can do inside of the game. Yo, Golden Age Gamer, what's good? Welcome in. This is kind of what I've been working on. We're going to work on some of this tonight. But right now we're just having fun showcasing some of the tools. Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, this is the interiors coming along. I mean, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of blocks we still got to put down, but yeah, it's been a very fun process learning this game and all the cool things you can build in it. But it's more than just creative mode. There is a whole survival aspect of it that's very deep, which we'll get into in a little bit. We're gonna play some survival, like this stuff you saw here with the river, and then I put that in like 10 seconds. What should we make it in gold blocks? Should we do gold? But yeah, you can replace the color of any block. So let's just do. Let's see. Maybe we go with. Let's try one of these colors. Let's go with, let's see. Maybe we go with Aqua Brick Smooth. Or no, we'll do Rock Aqua Brick and take a look and see what that looks like. Let's try that. I'm gonna bring this down in. So we're gonna go replace rock, stone, cobble with rock, aqua, brick. And I mean, look at that. Like, it actually looks kind of cool, you know? So you can really just experiment with, you know, all of the different combinations and stuff like that. Like, I personally don't think I would ever build a cathedral in this color, but, you know, and if you don't like it, just do that. Like, I'm going with more of a kind of a gothic kind of haunted vibe, which is why I went with the cobble. But let's just try one more color. Yo, what up, Fat Pup? Welcome in. So yeah, let's take a look. Let me take a look at one more stone type. Like, this might be cool. Cracked basalt. Let's see here. What about... Let's try something like... Cracked volcanic. Oh, God. Let's try this. I gotta see this. Replace... This is going to look interesting. Rock, volcanic, cracked, lava. Check the spelling. Rock, volcanic. Oh, I didn't even select the damn thing. Oops. My bad, my bad, my bad. Let's see here. Damn, not a single chatter on YouTube. What's that all about? Not a single chatter on YouTube. If any of the mods could drop the new channel in the chat, I'd appreciate it. If y'all want to go check out the YouTube side, is where I'm going to upload my content. Jess, welcome in. How you doing? Check this out. Okay, so we're gonna replace the rock. Yo, Ashes, welcome in. Good evening to you as well. Rock, stone, and then we're replacing this with rock, volcanic. I think you're gonna really appreciate this build, Jess. After we stop screwing around. Cracked lava. All right. That actually does look kind of sinister. Again, not something I would probably go with. So right now I'm just kind of showing some of the creative tools inside of HYTALE. This is a... Oh, dude, it glows. It actually glows. All right, let's stop screwing around. I'll go back to the main build. So I've been building this cathedral inside HYTALE to bring into our survival world as like an actual point of interest. If we do any kind of like storytelling and stuff like that, I've been pouring a lot of time into this build, trying to get it right. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun to just kind of put my head down and work on something that I know I'm not going to hit complexity, you know. So I can just go to town, you know, put as many pieces and detail into it as I want. And so that's kind of what I've been working on. And, you know, I did actually jumped into Lego earlier in Puck's World and was going to work on some of the Star Wars stuff. But it was lagging all over the place. I saw on our Discord people were talking about it, like that there's some lag issues and stuff like that again. I don't know if it was just isolated to the world or whatever, but it was like I couldn't even build. Sorry. All right, let's work a little bit on these archways here. Lego was super laggy today. Yeah, I was bummed because I was actually really excited to get back in and work on something, and you know, unfortunately, you know, I couldn't deal with it. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I'm all over the place. Let me show you my creative world. I want to show you some of the 3D modeling I had worked with, which is really cool. And you could see, I'll actually paste this in, which is really cool, is you can, I could give anybody in chat that gets this game at some point, I could give you the file to my build, and you can place that, I'm going to show you right now. You could take the JSON file, which is basically it's a code. It's a file with a bunch of code in it. And you can go prefab load. And if you have it in your server files, I can take this cathedral and anybody can use it. So, obviously, all of my people, I will definitely hook you up for free, but I'm thinking about opening a store and selling the builds. So watch this, though. You can see it now in the context of the actual world, so it just doesn't look like a flat garbage, you know? So watch this. Let's kind of just plop this in right here. Let's go right about there. So now you can see, you know, in context of an actual world application and the scale and size of this build, you know, it's actually quite, it looks tiny in that other world, but you come in here and it's like, it's just absolutely mammoth when you look at the size of this thing in the world, dude. Just nutty, you know, absolutely nutty. But let's go over here. I'll show you some other cool stuff that you can do in here. You're good in your world? So I 3D modeled this Charizard. Basically what I did was I took you can take these OBJ files off of things like Sketchfab and different things like that. And then you can use selection tools to color it. And so this thing came in as like one gigantic like stone sculpture. And I spent about, I don't know, 8 hours painting in the eyes, putting in the teeth, detailing the belly, building the tail, coloring in the wings, putting in the tongue and the mouth, right? So it's crazy. And then I did this Jason Voorhees. This Jason Voorhees Pikachu with a knife. You know, this was a lot of fun. Same thing, 3D model render, and then I colored the whole thing with using the creative tooling and stuff like that. Put the blood on the sword, or on the machete, or whatever you want to call it, right? I could show you what it actually looked like. This game it covers a lot of bases. This is what the Charizard originally looks like, right? And then I turned it into this. So you got to still take your time coloring underneath the tail in that. Oh gosh, doing all this underneath to outline the tail was a pain to like wrap up the back, the yellow stripes there and stuff. But it's just, I mean, it's got something for just about everybody. I call these like my coloring books. You know what I mean? The amount of like just the chill vibe you get when just like focused on building stuff like that. And then let's see what else we have in here. We got Charizards galore. I have some regular buildings around here somewhere. Is that the Cathedral? That looks interesting there. It doesn't even render the whole... The thing's so damn big, it doesn't even render the whole image in. Where are all my little regular random builds? I don't even see them on the map. Oh, they're over here. Let's teleport. You want to see my first house ever? This is where it all started. This is where it all started. Yeah, HYTALE, I highly recommend checking it out if you have the ability to now for 20 bucks. I mean, look at this too. Look at how much underground madness there is. This is all like accessible underground playability, which we can get into in the survival spot in a minute. But let's slow down the speed. Here's a little tower. You know, you don't have to build anything crazy. There's just like different like random fun stuff you can build, like this mage's tower. I actually have this in the survival world. But this is my first house. This is me getting my feet wet, trying to, and you know what else is kind of neat too is you can go into third person if you want, and you can control this. If you want to record cool videos, watch this. You can set the camera here, and then say you want to record a scene where, you know, let's say I can have my character walk up to the camera and be like, "Yo, what up, though? What's good? Hey, what up, what up, what up?" You know. You can also create a bunch of really cool stuff. Looks inspired by my base in Enshrouded. Yeah, you know what? My you'll see my base when we go into the when we go into the survival world. I personally like to play in first person. I don't play in third. But this is my first freaking house, dude. The outside's like questionable, but the inside's pretty cozy. I mean, I just was trying to get used to the pieces and, you know, all the different stuff and the way it plays and stuff like that. Because I'm playing on keys and mouse, and so I'm not really used to that much, right? But I have my animals and whatnot over here. That's another cool thing is you can come into here and you could use the entity tool. This is where you're starting to get real crazy creative. So you can go entity tool, and then we can bring in like, let's bring in the Quebecs. You can spawn in your own. You could spawn in your own NPCs, and you can make an entire village of people, and they move around and stuff. And if you want, you could tell them, you know what? No, I want you to stay in one place. So I froze him. Now you can make like a merchant stand, or have him walk around. And then if you want to, let's say you want to spawn in a grizzly bear for whatever, I don't know, spawn him in, you know? Look, I made this pond over here and spawned in all these fish. So let's freeze his butt. Or you could just put him back. If you want birds in the sky too, like screw it. Hit E. Let's do Raven. And if you want, you could spawn in like, you could spawn in 10 of them if you want. Spawn them in. Boom. There we go. We got 10 ravens. Go have fun, guys. And now they'll fly around your base. Look at, there's birds everywhere. It's so cool. I mean, the amount of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like you could really bring areas to life and do kind of whatever your heart desires. You really can. You know, I think actually I take that back. This is my first little house over here. Yo, what's up, Bram? Yeah, I was unable to show up yesterday, and I'm unable to show up tomorrow. So I figured get on Thursday and hang out. But yeah, I put this together too. All these trees, a little pathway. But all right, let's get out of here. Let's go back to. Let's go to survival and play a little bit of survival in the HYTALE. I've actually been failed to connect to server. Your game client is out of date. Please update to connect the server. Kaboom, you know what that's all about? Yeah, the tools are nuts, man. Well, looks like I can't go in there. Let's go back in and let's just work on until we can figure that out. Let's work on the cathedral for a little bit. Thank you, Kaboom. Yeah, because, okay, and for anybody who's wondering, the survival worlds are never ending. They never stop to generate. So you can go in one direction for 4 hours on full speed, and it'll never stop. It just never stops. All right, so we got to get these figured out, because these here... this is my first time doing this kind of stuff. We've got to like round this in, and like it's almost got to be like another arch here. So like, I don't know, let's just piece them in with like the marble. You know what I'm gonna do actually too? Let's clean up our inventory, and let's just get what we need for right now. Marble brick smooth. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm really... Abide sent me a message saying he reset the server. Okay, awesome. So this has to kind of come up like this too. Something like that. I feel like the shape of this arch is pretty solid. This isn't going to look so triangular once we kind of get all this filled in. But I'm starting with one section, and then I'm going to bring those on over into the additional sections over here. But my goodness, is this an overwhelming project. kind of bring this up. And then we might have to bring this down, actually. So if we go like... we gotta start up higher than that. So if this is center, oop, like right here, we gotta come down and over from there. I think the next thing I might build is like a pirate ship or something. Wait a minute. Wait, where's what am I doing here? Center's like right. We gotta take that out, that out. Oh, I broke a hole in the roof now. All right, cool. So yeah, this needs to kind of round into this area. It took me like 20 minutes just to figure out how to just get this little archway going. You know what I mean? So this stuff takes time, that's for sure. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. I think I'm getting too many like regular blocks in here. You mispronounced castle? What do you mean? What do you mean? This might be a story for another day. How are we going to do this? If we... let me try from this side. If we bring this up and we put every single one of them like a half a slab away from the previous section, that might help us too. And we might actually have to lower this part. We might need to bring this down because we might not have enough arc here. So let's see. These half slabs are so nice too. We can bring these in. Like this. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta put, what was it, the smooth? Right here. Alright. Maybe here and here. Here, here, here. Yeah, definitely a lot of patience involved. I mean, just like any building you're doing, definitely takes patience. One there, one here. And then this needs to gradually go up, is like the whole idea. This might need to come down 1, 2. But yeah, I mean, what do y'all think so far out of some of the things I'm kind of showing here? What are your thoughts? Something y'all are interested in playing? I mean, again, the survival mode though is a lot of fun. I've been trying to make some content, and I've just really been enjoying the building. So that's kind of where my time's been going as of late. This needs to come down there. But I would say, even if you're just a builder, if all you like to do is build, I even recommend it for that. It's totally a big learning curve. So I can understand where, you know, if you're used to building in one game and you're really good at it, it's scary to try to move over into something else. But I really need to play around with creative mode. I've just been doing survival. Yeah, the creative mode is like, I mean, it's just bananas. Where am I making mistakes here? Oh, this has to come in. It's a whole different style of building, that's for sure. Right here. And then like that. Definitely have the ability to be creative beyond anything. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Yeah, absolutely, Scotsman. Absolutely. Yeah, I was saying last Friday about how you know, I'm a gamer at heart, always have been, and so for me to play a game for as long as I did, not saying I'm never gonna play Lego again. Definitely gonna be playing Lego. It's just rare for me to do that. That's not even, is it? The server is switched to pre-release. You can update the pre-release or can move the server back to stable release. What would you like to do? I honestly don't know what the difference is. I can't build till the fly is dealt with. You've been enjoying Breaking Bad, huh? Such a great show, man. If I do these all 1/2. Okay, that's starting to look more like it. I'm gonna incorporate different colors and stuff like that. Oh, Queens North, welcome in, welcome in. Hold on, you know what time it is. Wait, where'd it go? Why isn't it playing? Can you hear the sound? Hold on a second. There we go. Hold on, we gotta get this sorted out. We gotta get this sorted out. What is going on here? I can't get my stuff together. Oh no. Pro streamer. Here we go. Queens North, ladies and gentlemen, has entered the building. Should hear it now. All right, you can tell me, Queens North, look at this build that I'm working on. You're a builder. You tell me. I mean, you could do this stuff in Enshrouded as well. Welcome in, Queens North. But I don't know. I'd say they're both worth getting it. If you're going to get one or the other, I would say if you're going to be strictly playing a survival game, I would play Enshrouded. I think it's a more complete survival game. I think it's a lot more fun overall. If you're going to be using and building creative things like this, I would say get HYTALE until they bring out creative for Enshrouded. But yeah, I mean, they're both fantastic games. But for I mean, I don't know what this is going to cost when it comes out on console. Actually, I'm not sure. Anybody have any idea? I don't even know if this is coming to console. I have no idea. But they're also two completely different building styles. This is all voxel, so you're dealing with like, this is a next level of Minecraft. Yo, what up, Tybrex? Yeah, it totally is. It's, I mean, like I put this together, like I was showing earlier, the creative tools and the brushes. Now it takes a while to learn all this, but like I pasted in this river and was showing how to put in different trees. I mean, hell, I took my build over there and I copy pasted it in, and within a few clicks, I was able to update the color of the building, you know? So if you like to build and be creative, like this is definitely a place to be. And you know, I can build this without having to necessarily worry about ever having issues with running out of pieces, you know? And so like I've been working pretty hard on this building. I got sick of doing the exterior, like I was saying earlier. So yeah, I just started to work on the interior earlier today on my lunch break. It's kind of starting to bang this out. The interior is much harder than I thought it was going to be. It's definitely harder than the exterior, because I think the challenging part that I really like about this game is that nothing is pre-built for you. You know what I mean? Like you have to construct every detail using blocks and corner stairs and stuff like that. So there's it's like a little bit of a different challenge from that regard. Whereas you know, enshrouded in Lego, you have like pre-built walls and you have pre-built designs and things that you don't necessarily have to fully lean on creating every detail, but built some stuff in Minecraft, didn't like the color and had to redo the entire thing. Oh, dude, yeah. Like, you can literally highlight, there's this selection tool. You can highlight the whole building, and you can choose which blocks you want to replace and which ones you want to replace them with. So it's craziness. And that's what I like about it. Just gives you the option of really making changes where you want to make the changes without having to say, like, lock in any decisions, right? I guess. It still takes a decent amount of time, but, you know. All right, so I think we could just get away with... I'm having fun, though. I mean, that's really what it's about, right? Is I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really, really enjoying my time. It's just, it's challenging me creatively, big time, which is something I've been really looking forward to learn something new, and just have fun. I mean, really. So, let's see here. What do we got? 4. It's a whole different thought process. You can get this on Minecraft, but only using texture packs. Got it. The light distribution is very nice too. Yeah, for sure. Like, and I placed this is the Schattenfeld special. I got the sun setting directly up the center. So the back windows will have the sun setting directly behind it. It's so cool. And I mean, the lighting in this game is actually really nice too. But if it gets too dark, I like the way this looks at like 5 in the morning. It's kind of cool. You could switch the time out. So HYTALE could take years before it arrives on console. They only created PC version for testing and keep up. Yeah, is that the truth? Is that like what you're saying is that what you looked up? Because I have no idea. I really have no idea. All right, so let's continue with this. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. This is just kind of what I'm thinking it should look like. But I'm going to switch out the blocks. I think that's probably the best we're going to get without going too crazy. Now, from the side, I could tell that I didn't do the greatest job of, like, bringing this up. But I don't want to spend too much time. This is my first of many cathedrals. I'm just trying to get a good one down. I've never built one in this game before, so hopefully this one checks out. I'm liking the way it's turning out so far. I'm not hating on it, but I'm already seeing where I'm making some mistakes. I could definitely see where there's improvements to be made. Like, for example, this should be like this, and then like that. Something like that. Now we're halfway. Check this out. I'm probably going to ruin some stuff on the ceiling, but if you don't want to have to redo that whole section, watch this. Selection tool. We're going to take this from here to... Now, I could easily go redo that right now the other way, but do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. Why would I do that if I can just do this? Shit. We gotta go from here to here. All right. Now, oh crap, you know what? Is that gonna screw me up? Let's try. Let's just try. Okay, let's bring this on over. I see it over there. Yo, what's up, guy? Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. How you doing, man? Welcome in. All right, let's bring this up and rotate. And let's bring this. Did we nail it? Ah, no. Hold up. I need to bring it back one. Damn, that was so close. Hold up. Or did I miss? Hold up. Yeah, I got to bring it back one. So if we go back to paste tool, I can control Z that. And then we can... Damn, do I need to really bring this all the way back? Dude, that's wild, bro. Are you kidding me? All right. I want to build like maps for people in this game. I think right. Dude, what did I mess up? Yo, Moxie, welcome in. Yeah, check this out. Oh, I accidentally pasted one out here. Check this build out. Ah! This shit out of here. Whoops. This is what I messaged you about that I've been working on. I said I was balls deep in the Cathedral. We're trying to sort out the interiors at the moment, but I think you would have a ton of fun in this game, Moxie. You could build rivers and all kinds of shit. It's crazy. All right, can I get back in here? All right, I screwed that up. Let's try again. I'm not gonna give up on this. How's your stream? And how's the city coming along? I'd probably ruin your city anyways with one build. Thank you for the lurk, Miranda. All right, let's try this again. Where the hell is it? Why is it not in the... Is it doing this again? Oh, there we go. It's glitching out on me. Rightfully so. There's like 20,000 blocks over here. Let's bring it back in the building. Where the fuck is this thing going? All right, there it is. Okay, geez. Just because you can copy paste. No one said it was going to be easy. Rotate that bad boy. Rotate. Okay, let's try this again. This is supposed to be this part right here, right? I think it's this right here. It might be helpful if I went this way. I'm an idiot. Right there. Okay. Now that it's done glitching out, let's put this in. Okay. I think we nailed it. Let's put some lights up there. Let's slow down this thing. It's going way too fast. Okay. Now we could put a light block. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. This is kind of neat. An entity tool. If we bring that in, we can go ahead and hit E. We'll go grab a lantern. This is kind of cool. Now, I don't know if we're going to keep this here, but we could spawn this bad boy in. And then we could just literally, like, clip this in above this light. Or this block. And we have light. Oh, I did not mean to put that there. I hit the wrong button. Bring this up. just like that, we have light, and it's clipped up above there. So you can create like different lighting effects and stuff like that. Yo, Sovereign, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Ben Skaten, welcome in. Love the content, brother. Thanks for all the inspiration. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Appreciate that. This light might be a little too bright for up here. But yeah, look at wherever you move it. I mean, it's like too yellow, I feel like. What if we clip it up here? I ain't feeling that at all. But we got to see what we're doing. You know what I usually do, though? Let's see. How do we... Damn. Do I got to clip through here and grab it? Where'd it go? Damn, where'd it go? I want to get that out of here. Whatever. I need to see what I'm doing. So let's just put... I'm going to do a torch. And then we'll just put one like... I don't know. We'll put it up here. Put one there for now. Okay, so we need to do one right up the middle. And we're going to do half blocks, I think. Let's see here. How's this going to work? I guess we got to bring that all the way out. There's no way to cover that, huh? I guess we're just going to go solid blocks all the way up. And then we can choose kind of what we want to do with the coloration. All right, let's take a step back and look. I mean, that shit's sick. We just got to get rid of that light up here now. I don't know where it is, but we can find it somehow. We got to dig in. It's like we're strip mining for stuff. Oh, it's over here. Wait, where the hell is it? I want that light out of there so bad. Damn, I'm gonna break this whole thing down for this. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Whatever, we'll get it later. It's like ruining the whole vibe over here. Where the hell is that light, dude? You know what? We gotta do one here, and then one there. So we gotta do that a lot. Yikes. But shit, I need to get rid of that block. Oh, there it is. Yes. I don't want that in here. See ya. The cool thing is we do have these light blocks though as well that we can put in. The one that's sitting like right here, which is really neat. But hold up, what do we do wrong here? Let's go. Let me put one here to see what we're doing. Oh, I see. We made a mistake here. This has got to be this, then this. Sorry, I'm like locked in right now. It's hard to see what the hell I'm doing right now. There we go. Yo, thank you, lady. We're working on the Cathedral that you saw earlier briefly in Kaboom's stream. I'm working on the inside at the moment. Maybe you'd see better with more light. I know, I'm just going to put a bunch of torches in there and stuff like that. Take a quick fly around for you real fast. Slowly coming together. Block by block. Just slowly coming together. How was your stream earlier, lady? I had been lurking for several hours, and then when I took my daughter and I got back, it looked like you had logged off for the night. But yeah, working on the interior right now, the archways, the ceilings. We got to do a lot of different gradient and different shades and stuff like that. There's so much more detail that has to be packed on the interior. It's a bit overwhelming at the moment. It was great. Thanks for asking. Got sleepy. Yeah, I know how that goes. I totally know how that goes. So yeah, check this out, y'all. Yo, what up, Cyan? Welcome in. So if I want, like I said before, if I want to replace these, we're going to say replace rock, stone, brick, smooth. And we're going to replace these with rock. Actually, we don't even need to type that in. We're going to go basalt, rock, stone, smooth. Oop, maybe not. You know what? Let's just do this. I'm going to take this, copy. Because I decided I want to make these darker here. Yo, what's up, Llama? What's good, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you been? How you been? Well, we talked a little bit earlier. How's the AI stuff going along? Do you have, so you have a new channel and stuff that you're doing that with? Check this out. We're going to just do this. Lady, I recommend like 100%. If you decide one day you want to spend like 20 bucks on a badass game and you want to build some castles together, just let me know, because the castles you could build in here, oh my goodness. I might do a pirate ship next, but after that I'm going to do like a crazy castle. It's going great, having fun with it. Good copyright free bat. Oh, dude. I'm down. Dude, let's put it on. Drop your link in the chat. I'll put it on right now. I'm so down to vibe out to that right now. Yeah, I mean, lady, can you imagine the castles you could do with this stuff? You know, like, oh my goodness. You did get enshrouded. Nice. I will probably get back into that pretty heavy when creative mode drops. I am definitely gonna. I'm more of a creative mode builder. Let's just be honest. I mean, I like to be able to just. That's the one thing about that game is, in order to build the stuff I wanted to build, you'd have to spend, 40 hours just trying to get the materials, and I just don't have the time for that. But from a survival aspect, dude, Enshrouded is where it's at. It is so much fun. Awesome. Bet. Let's go. Let's open this up. Thank you, Llama. I'm so down to listen. Ooh. I'm already, dude, already vibing. Subscribe. I'm gonna subscribe on every channel. Damn. Turn it up a little bit. How's the volume? Can you guys hear it good? Can you hear the song good? I will listen to this building every night. Waiting HYTALE and Enshrouded to come to PS5. Let's go. Hopefully they get them on console soon. I know they're talking Enshrouded was slated for spring. Oh, I could dial into this. Oh my gosh, where has this been my whole life? If somebody does somebody have the link to my new channel? If you guys wouldn't mind popping in over on the YouTube channel. There's literally been 0 chats, And I could use the watch time tremendously to help try to be able to get that channel going. Enshrouded changed to later this year. Okay. All right, these are all set up. Okay. You know what we're gonna do now? Yeah, everybody check this out. If you're vibing to this, man, go check out and give him some listen, man. Let me give it a like. Drop a like too. 1.1k subscribers too? Damn, bro. What? Look at you go, man. This is good. Oh shit, what did I do here? This is really good. I'm really into this. Messed that up. How are we gonna deal with that right there? We gotta figure out a way to deal with that. Because that roof part's peeking through there. I don't like that. Huh. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. Other than like leave it like this, but it's kind of ruining it. Because that's not supposed to look like that. Yeah, and the visuals are incredible too. Holy crap, man. So here, for anybody who isn't, look at this. Check that out. Super dope, man. Love it, dude. Absolutely love it. How's the stream coming through over on Twitch? Why does it say, it says unstable and offline? What the heck? Let me refresh that and make sure it's good. Are we good over there? Oh yeah, it looks okay. I think we're good. All right. A little laggy for a minute there. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Remy? Welcome in. Been fine for the past 20 minutes. Okay. Good, good. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind popping in on the check out the YouTube channel over there too, man. I really appreciate the watch over there. Just still working on this, Remy. Working on the interior at the moment. It's been quite a project, yo. Yo, thank you, Kaboom. Thank you so much. Fine over there. Appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah, we're currently working on the interior at the moment. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you. We need to bring... How do I want to play this? I do want to run like a... I want to run something along this top edge here. Like maybe just above this block. Yeah, no worries, Okaboom. I appreciate you, man. So let's like run. Let's do this. Let's do this. Dude, Remy, I saw you getting nice with the tools over there on your stream. I mean, dude, you can get lost, absolutely lost in it. All right, so I might try something like this. We're gonna stick to the darker basalt. This is a really cool, I think I might even create, what's it called? Palettes, block palettes that people can use. So you don't have to spend too much time worrying about different, you know, different block palettes and stuff like that. Colors and stuff that go well together. That might be a little bit too, what if we do something like this? Dude, Llama, this stuff is a vibe, dude. Ooh, I kind of like that. So, you know what? Check this one out. This is I think we were talking about this one, Remy. This thing here is where it's at, dude. So if you want to like just test something out, boom. There's my stretch. You know, like what's the point in sitting there and individually placing every single piece when you know what you're gonna do? So creatively, you could just kind of check that out like that and decide, is that something I'm interested in doing? The thing is, I don't think we'll ever get these types of features because the amount of the intensity of the graphics and the performance of the game would suffer tremendously trying to do this with Lego style graphics. It would be nice though. Sir Napslot, what's up? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. I don't know what we're about. I think that might be too abrupt of like a cutoff. Maybe we. Just look at that. If you don't like it, just get rid of it real quick. I don't have to spend an hour doing that, which is nice. Pretty nice. All right, Lizzie. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Appreciate you. Yeah, we'll be the future few streams are going to be inside here. We'll probably do some survival work and stuff like that. But take care, and we'll catch you next week. All right, how do I want to play this here? What if we do the marble? That was a little too much of a... We can always switch these over later if we need to, you know what? We can even experiment with some roof pieces. And we can go with... We could try these out. We can even try these stairs. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's mess with these. Ooh. I think these can go right up against the... Ah, no, these float a bit. You know what we can do? I mean, overall, you can't really see these from down here, but let's kind of slap these up there for a minute. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. Let's slap these up there for a minute. Those are some great railings. Really good railings. And then what if we take these roof pieces and see what we can do with these? You can't really rotate those any other way. You could set these across the top. Now we're just kind of in an experimental phase. What if we... And then if we drop these underneath... I don't want to get too crazy with it. I just kind of want to, like, let's check these out, and then we'll go... What if we do, like... Let's get rid of this tool real quick. That actually might look kind of dope if we just bring these across. Let's check it out and see what happens. Whoop. Still trying to get used to using my keyboard. Watch this too. This is kind of neat. We can just do this, and then we can cut, and then just put this right here instead. I don't really know. I do like having that overhead there to break up the sections, but I don't really know how I feel. Let's put it on the other side. Let's put it on the other side and see how we feel about that. Are these facing that way? Yeah. All right, and then let's drop down and take a look. I want something maybe a little thinner there. But I want to like wrap it around. It might be all right, actually. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest with you. Not really sure. And as far as this goes up here, let's put, thank you, Bram. Let's put another one of these up here. These are cool because you could do all these different color crystals. This one gives too much of an orangey look for my liking. But if you take, say, like this here, and you drop this up here, I'm moving way too fast. Again, that sunset through the middle of the back there. Let's get that look. So dope, man. So dope. But we need light. We need to see what we're doing out here. All right, let's break this block out. Let's put that up there. We need to do some different colors in there. Like, I don't want it to be all white. So let's try, like, maybe some gradient work where we get a little bit darker as we move in. So what would be, like, the next shade? Like, I'd say maybe... Let's try this. Ooh, this is smooth, dude. Do you get anything? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure, sir. I don't think I get anything. I think it's just like a reminder that like you've been an affiliate for a year. I think that's pretty much the extent of it. So let's go to about there. Now we're gonna replace with this rock. Oh shoot, we can't do that because it's gonna replace all those halves. Yeah, there you go, Remy. That's it. That's the way to go. Yep, absolutely. That's the real prize. 100%, dude. So we're gonna go rock, marble, and then we're gonna replace with so now it gave me, see how it gave me that texture, like some of them are like cracked and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. And then we got to do that again with the slabs. So we'll come back down. Which row did I do that on? Right here? Third row in? Yeah. And we're going to do... It's these here. That's a lot to type out. Now it's going to be... All right. And then up the center here, I think we're going to go with... let's go from here. So there. We're going to probably do some individual block placing and stuff like that too, but let's make sure we're all the way up. I can't be replacing my roof blocks though. Oh no. Yeah, so that's where selecting the actual block you're replacing comes in, is that you can't just do a single replace. So we need to make sure we say replace, and then this is again rock, marble, brick, smooth. We're gonna go with rock marble now. So what that's gonna do is it's darkening up this section here. I wish I could keep that selection though. Like I don't know why it like resets the selection for me. Like I want this to stay what the hell I had it beforehand, you know? So now we got to do oh, do we have a rock marble half? I don't think we do. No way. That's a bummer. This is Llama's channel. Llama Rage has a music channel. It is absolutely smooth. Damn, so what could we use for that? How are we gonna do this? That is a bummer that some of the actual, like... Oh, damn. Some of these half slabs, they don't have them in this texture. So it's gonna be, like, kind of messed up. I don't know what to do. I mean, that already looks better than it did, but I was hoping for more of the darker up the center. You know what we're gonna do now? Let's just bring this in. I'm gonna bring the whole section and copy it in now. We're just gonna apply this. I'm gonna probably do individual brick adjustments for all of that, just because. So let's just bring all of these blocks with us. We don't want to bring too much. It's so hard to see where you're at with this tool. One more. I think right there. Bring this in one. Yup. Okay. I don't want to take any of these walls with me at all. So we got to come out one more here. Let's make sure. It's got to go out one more or two more. There we go. All right. Shift C. All right. Wish me luck. Here we go. Here goes nothing. I don't know where this is on my screen. Let's go out here and find out where it's at. There it is. There it is. Holy smokes. Okay. So let's go here. think that's where it goes. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I cannot wait to, like, work on all the gradient shadings for these ceilings. Oh, man. Getting these in. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm so stoked right now. Hold up. Hold up. Are we lined up? Oh, I forgot to put one right there. I'm gonna lower, so I have to lower them a bit though. I think, damn it. Yeah, we definitely need to bring these down lower. But like the general shape is there. But like, yeah, the main sections. Let's start by kind of so like these have to come down like not significantly, but like let's see. If we do like and then we're gonna have to like reshape all this. Might be helpful to have some light over here. I mean, obviously we aren't gonna keep these here, but we need to see what the hell we're doing. Is this game complicated? Not really. It is at first, but once you get the hang of it, you can make some really cool stuff. Like I learned how to build this kind of level stuff in the matter of, I mean, I have a background in building, so I guess it's not a fair assessment, but I learned like the tools and stuff like that pretty quickly. I do have a YouTube channel that I've been putting out tutorials on a lot of this stuff, not the builds, but how to do this. Which, you know, I have never played Minecraft. Nope. Lego Fortnite is what where my kind of building background comes into play. It's my first like voxel based building game. But how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We will be probably streaming HYTALE. A lot of the future streams will probably be in HYTALE. I think we'll probably return for some Lego fun for the update and stuff like that. I might jump in and do some building every now and again. I'm just really having a lot of fun playing this right now. At the moment, I've just kind of got a little burnt out on it. Like, I still love the game, but it's just, yeah, at the moment, I'm a little burnt. This maybe is causing it to maybe look like... Maybe these can't... I gotta figure out better how to get these are like not. This is the problem right here. I feel like this. Maybe if I could put stairs in there. I definitely got to work on this stuff a little bit, like how to get this to look good. Yeah, Remy, for sure. I did that I did that a lot, and I think I might have just played too much, to be honest. I think I might have played a little bit too much. And kind of burnt myself out. Alright, we need to reshape this. This needs to come... I don't want to rush this process, but this part definitely needs to be... I need to bring this down. It's also not as chill fighting. Yeah, absolutely. That was kind of another thing for me was like once you understood their attack patterns, there just really wasn't much of a challenge there anymore. If you did kind of get caught slipping though, you could definitely eat up some totems like you're saying. And maybe I make these... This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be to get these shaped right. But I know, yeah, dropping these down is definitely the way to go. But I want it to be a little bit more rounded. So how far down do we go is the question. Maybe like one more row of these and then round it out. And we can kind of work off from there. I mean, we could do them. Actually, I kind of like that shape more so than the rounded. It goes better with the pitch of the roof. But I do want to like round it out a little bit, I guess. Like maybe extend this down a little bit. Maybe one of these at the top. Maybe here. And then one there. No. Maybe we had it. Maybe that's the shape. I don't know. I think that's a good start. It's not as gradual, but then we can just bring this in. I'm gonna have to redo the entire roof up top. I know that for a fact. But there definitely needs to be more separation between like the arch and where it like rounds up. So let's try this. Kind of getting a little messy with this, but I don't really care. I'm just enjoying the process. Let's bring that up to like right there. And you know, we did our due diligence by making sure everything was lined up, because you can see these pieces on the roof up top are good and lined up with every one of these, the centers of the post. That's where the time-consuming stuff comes into play, you know? So now if we copy this, and then we can paste these in. Let's bring these into all the, where the main arches are, which I think is going to be like right here. Whoops. Damn it. I had that perfectly positioned too. Oh, it's still there. Perfect. Okay, that's more like what I was going for. Okay. We can still work on the shaping and get it to like really dial it in, right? But and then where are we at here with this? Damn. Oh, I'm like, why? What am I standing on? Okay, that's much better. I think as long as I just bring down like the, we definitely got to work on the different colors too that go in there. Oh, that window might have to be repositioned too. All right, I'm vibing with that. That looks better. There's more of a separation of what's happening. Maybe now I can just kind of bring this stuff out here and maybe go up like 2. Bring this down. Maybe this has to be. Yo, later, Scots, man. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That definitely looks good. I'm really curious to see where this game goes and where the community goes, because you best believe I will be also hosting build showcases for this if we get enough community involvement, I should say. We'll see. I mean, the challenging part about these games is not for them to get traction, is like not being on console. It really hurts the game. Definitely really hurts the game. Yo, thank you so much, gamer. What's good, man? Welcome in. How you been, Merlin? That's money. All right, that looks good. That looks good. Wait a minute. I made a mistake here. We got to put this here. And then... What up, Dave Skurs? How you doing, man? Hope you're now listening to the vibes of our man Llama Rage. Got the llama tunes in the back. Building a cathedral right now in HYTALE. Let's see, so right there. How's your night going, Dave Skur? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Been good, taking my time on a build now. Nice. No more rush jobs. Dude, you're telling me. Check this out. I've been working on this for like 4 days. Maybe 5 at this point. I'm not rushing anything. I agree, man. No, the rushing the builds has got to stop. But man, we're going crazy over here in this game. been a lot of fun putting this together. Lots of trial and error. Just really taking my time. Putting in that work. And then now I got, like I said, it had some problems with the interior. Jamming the llama too. Nice, nice. Dude. Yeah, man, this game is so much fun to build in. Oh, the sun's moving on me. But man, yeah, this is a process. I'm really glad I decided to reshape that and get this going down like that. All right, let's apply this. All right, we got to change the time though. Let's go back to 8 a.m. So now we got that applied here. We are down one too many here. Or no, wait, hold up. We got to mirror this side. So we got to put 2 more of these. Bring this all the way down. And then we got to put these slabs like right here. Put that there. Wait, what happened here, dude? What's going on inside here? Are we... What the hell happened here? Oh, no. Maybe I didn't have this sorted out. Something happened. Oh, I didn't break all these out either. Making too many on-the-fly adjustments. What I need to do is sort out in one section and then build out in another, you know? Instead of just doing all this sporadic crap. I think when I made one of those edits, I think I screwed it up. I mean, you could just basically look at it and figure out, you know, what to correct, I guess. You know, I actually I do like having this right like that. All right, so come back in here. Get some minor edits here. Oops, those are not the blocks. This is a process. A process well worth it though, if I have to say. Cool. There's 2 there, and then it's like this here. This here. Okay, that's more like it. I think in the next, if I ever do another cathedral though, I think for these areas, hold on, let me, am I counting off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happened here? Let me break this out. This is like giving me like my eyes are hurting looking at this. I think one of these got messed up. This one right here. All right, I'm just gonna work on this one and fix the mistake. Because you can see here, this didn't get centered. So I need to bring this section and flip it and put this up the center here. Because that's like... Damn, what did I do? I'm just gonna break this out and clean it up. Because the rest of it looks fine. I think when I updated the blocks, it changed some of the blocks that I did not want it to change, which is kind of unfortunate. So we'll just start back with this, and then we'll just mirror what we did on the other side. And we got 2 here, 1 there. Oh wait, did I just do this again? I'm gonna clean this up. Gotta reshape this whole section. Okay, yeah, I can clean that up now, and then it's starting to look a lot more smooth. I guess I can just take half slabs in here now and just kind of like bring them up like this. I'll have to swap those marble tiles back out. Yo, what's up, Carnage? Hope you're doing well. Yo, thank you for the shout out for Dave Scares. Let's go. All right. Let's take a step back and look. Okay, aside from that one not being in the center, actually, what if we did like one there and one there? I'm gonna do some like cool designs over there. Am I seeing YouTube chat? No, I am actually not. That's interesting. But I have the YouTube chat popped out, which is weird that I'm not seeing any chat. Let me go check over here real quick. Oh, we got 27. I have not seen YouTube chat at all. What is going on, y'all? Hey, what up, y'all? Dude, I am so sorry, everybody. I am so sorry. Okay. So I popped out chat. Let me try this again and see if it works. There we are. Oh my gosh, I feel like a jerk, dude. What did I pop out? Why isn't it working? Oh, I am so sorry, y'all. I'm like, dude, why is YouTube? No one's watching me on YouTube. Gunslinger, Chillwire, what's good? Let's go. Ben Skaten, Abide, Lady, what's up? Bram over there. Oh my gosh, Rooster, Maddie, Nocturnal. I'm so sorry, y'all. Emerges AI and they're testing one. Dude, I am so sorry, you guys. Oh, I feel terrible. I am so sorry, y'all. Thanks for jumping over on the YouTube side, y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? I was so sad. Thank you for asking me, Bram. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I thought no one liked me on YouTube anymore. Thank you so much, everybody, for jumping on the new channel. How long have you guys been over there? Let me see. Oh my. Arison was in there too. What's up, Arison? Welcome in. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm so sorry. That is my bad. Not much, Maddie. Just working on this big giant cathedral at the moment. Trying to figure out this interior work. It's crazy. Crazy work is what it is. But all right. Yeah, Bram, thank you so much for calling that out, man. Let's give it up for Bram. Getting 3 views from your house? Dude, I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate that. All right, I think we're onto something here with the way we've got this section going right now. I kind of like how it's a little bit more, there's a little bit more of like an arch going there. Let's see. You know, that's unfortunate though that we can't, there's no way to cover this section the way I want to. Yo, Valina! What's up, boo? All right, now we're talking. Let's go. All right, we need to now... How have you been, Valina? It's been a minute. All right, we're going to grab... We're going to make this look so much more pretty now. Stressing? Is it school? School got you stressing? All right, we're gonna bring this with us now and fix all of our problems, because this has got me stressing. It's got me feeling some type of way. Let's bring that down a little bit. Oh no, bro! What? I'm breaking up all my shit. Yeah, I promise y'all over there on Red App, I was not ignoring you guys. Like I said, I appreciate you. Finally getting some action on the new channel over there. All right, let's try this again. Let's not make a mistake this time. Man, this is a rough outing on this build. Let's delete that. 6, rotate it in. Here it comes. Here comes the big piece. All right. Like right there. Page over. Wait, is that where we just copied from? Yeah. All right, this is gonna look, it should look so much more clean. And thank you for everybody that's come in tonight and hang out in the stream, man, because you just never know who's gonna show up for when you're not playing Lego, you know? So y'all are the real ones, man. Thank you so much. And I know it's a Thursday stream too, so that's it's kind of random. Wait, am I going too far here? Playing Minecraft, HYTALE, yeah. All right, let's see. Did we get it? Okay, that looks a lot better. Wait a minute. I screwed up. Or wait, no. That's good. That's good. Something happened here again. What am I messing up? I'm making some kind of mistake. Am I? No, I think... How are these pieces getting in here like this? Where the hell are these pieces coming from? Oh, those are there from before. Okay. I see. Okay. That's all right. We can fix that. We can fix that pretty easily. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Those are gone. Those are gone. These are gone. That looks good. Let's get rid of these. In terms of what I want to say is weird. Like, my videos were doing pretty well on HYTALE, and like out of freaking nowhere, literally out of nowhere, like they just completely shut them off. Like they just stopped getting views. I'm like, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, we need to like. Need to figure this out here. True fans here, let's go. I'll sort those out later. I just at least need to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break all that out for now and reshape. Gotta start fresh here. Just at least leave it like that. I have an idea for those. That should work. I know, I can tell you this much. I totally understand that like this particular process that I'm going through right now with this part of the build isn't the most entertaining thing to watch, but I can assure you that when this thing is done, it's going to be so worth all the time and effort being put into this build. I can't wait to have it finished. I'm going to Chicago tomorrow, so I'll be gone for a few days, which is pretty much the reason why I jumped on tonight, because I promised y'all Wednesday and Friday streams again, and yesterday we went out and celebrated my mother-in-law's birthday, which I completely spaced on. I forgot, and then tomorrow I'm headed to Chicago, so yeah. I was like, I'm gonna pop on tonight because I need to get hanging out with my people. All right, that's good. Gonna drive by your house. Nice. If I had the time, I'd stop in and say hello. Yeah, daughter's got cheer competition again. So that's kind of become our life lately. Okay, that's all clean. That's clean. This is clean. Cool. This is not clean right here. No, I am not flying. We're gonna be driving. A nice 5-hour drive. Yay. I mean, it's not terrible, but you know. All right, let's see. Okay, that is looking so much better. Now we just need to do like, which I don't feel like doing right now. I don't feel like. We might have to figure out, make this window like lower or something. Like, I don't really know what to do with this window. Yo, what up, Donnie? Welcome in. It's kind of hard to tell that this isn't Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, I totally get it. But when you see some of the tooling that we did over here earlier with like all the crazy stuff you can do, it'll be 6.5 on a Friday. Yeah, we're leaving at like 1 o'clock too, so. All right, I feel like we need to do, maybe these should be, maybe these ones should be the darker color, and we should run that all the way up. Like, watch, I'm gonna try something here. Bram. I'm gonna experiment here. Let's go with, damn. If we just do, let's do the basalt. Which one do we use is the question. Probably the smooth brick. I want to try this out. Like, we need to break up some of this marble. Just get an idea. Because if we run this all the way up, and then I guess the best test would be doing this one right here. And we got to do this too. Oh no, hold on. We need these half slabs here. 8. I'm kind of I'll be honest, I'm regretting using all of this smooth marble for this part, but I have no problem going back in and redoing this. I'm not going to do this on stream, but I might come back in here and use some different colors for this. I will include some marble a bit, but they say once you play yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that. I don't have any experience playing Minecraft, so I can't say one way or the other, but I've heard that a lot of people are like, you know, like, oh, you know, don't be hating on this just because you're a Minecraft fanboy, because like the game is very lit. All right, we might have to do. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're onto something here, folks. I think we're onto something here. Let's grab the stairs. Let's kind of complete this and see, you know. I mean, honestly, wait, did I not? We can't, I don't think we could just go straight from like the basalt color straight to the light color. I think we need to do some kind of breaking that up a bit. And then now I think we need to do this secondary row here as well. Maybe, let's see. Like, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I mean, if you like to build and you want to challenge yourself a bit, I highly recommend checking this game out and giving it a shot. I mean, I was way out of my comfort zone when I first jumped in here, and I knew I was going to spend a lot of time trying to figure out what to do. No, we can't do that. That's not going to work. I knew it was going to take a lot of time and effort to like relearn something new and you know, but I was up for the challenge. I was ready to learn something new. Let's try this. We got to go with something like, this is where the time suck happens, is when you're trying to figure out kind of how you want to like what do I want to use, right? Like what's the next lighter color for this? Yeah, I saw that. I've been lurking in OP's streams checking it out. I don't know. There's just not enough building for me. I'm in a build zone right now. I don't know. I might come on over there and check that out. I might at some point. At some point. But man, I'm really enjoying this game. Maybe the contrast between the two does work. Let's try this. I saw you got your own server, Valina. How do we feel about this? I mean, you could get lost in here. I feel like, yo, I'm gonna try this out. It's a cult. The building is not really building, more like decorating. Okay, I got you. I got you. People are building robots on their plots. Oh, really? That's wild. That's crazy. What am I doing here? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, I definitely like... I want more contrast going on in the ceiling. I just don't know if it's, like, too much or what. Yo! Ninjuvar, thank you so much for jumping in and saying hello. Yeah, no worries at all. I mean, I don't know that we're going to have a crazy late stream as it is because I got to work in the morning and then I'm taking off on a 5-hour drive to Chicago. So I'm not sure how late we're going to play it. But I'm telling you right now, I'm having a ton of fun with this build. That's for sure. Absolutely having a blast with this build. I'm checking something out real quick. Thank you for all the new subs over on the channel, too. I see you. I see you. Let's go. Still good, strong, and live? Yeah, we are. All right, we're still doing well over on YouTube. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. So, I think we probably should incorporate that. Now, though, it's making me think that we convert these all back. I think we might convert these all back to, let's see here. Let's delete those. Let's maybe try something like this. Let's take these, and then let's bring these across the top here. See what this looks like. That's what I like. I really like about this is just the sheer experimentation, right? I mean, hold on a minute. Just kind of alt and drag this. Gotta be careful though. We don't want to have too much of this going on here like this. There we go. So let's shit. What am I doing wrong here? Selection stack 6 times in different directions. No, that's not what we want. We want to go like this. There we go. Let's bring these down to the end. Okay, that works better because now it's kind of the sight line. That's so much better than what we had before. So let's do the same thing on this side. Let's just bring all this crap. Let's delete that. And then let's bring these in. That's definitely better. I'm really happy with that. So let's bring these in. We need to, yeah, okay, yes, finally. We need to break up all that crazy, that crazy stuff. Is YouTube chat not working anymore over there? I don't know. I just want to make sure everything's good over on YouTube. But yo, thank you all so much. Be sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying the builds. I feel blessed to have, 36 people over on the new YouTube channel checking out the HYTALE builds, y'all. Thank you so much, y'all. Appreciate you. All right, cool. Just want to make sure we're still good over there. I always get nervous. All right, so let's bring this in. Let's go ahead and let's try this out. I think this might be good. Let's delete that. Let's bring in the basalt bricks or blocks. So 8. Dude, these Llama Rage vibes too are just great. Just freaking vibing in the zone. And then the stairs should be good. Just lurking. Appreciate you, Maddie, as always. Let's go, man. Yeah, you never know. We'll see what kind of traction we get on this game. I think if I put out this video, I've seen a lot of there's some pretty good builders out there so far in the community, but I'm not trying to be like biased or anything. Like, I know people in Minecraft can come in and knock these builds out like this all day long, right? I'm kind of new to this, but I haven't seen anything to this degree. But I know how YouTube works. It doesn't matter how good of a build you put out on a video. If you're not in the algorithm, you just ain't gonna get seen. But I'm hoping to pick up some traction on this one. Hopefully some of the builder community recognize kind of what's going on here once I finish this build, and hopefully people will understand what's going on here. Like I said, too, part of this was really I wanted to challenge myself too to a new journey, a new game, a new challenge, and building in a game that's just a lot different. And so far it's been tough, but I think it's the effort's been paying off, I would say. Been putting in that work. All right, wait a minute. Maybe we'll put all right, that looks good. Yeah, we definitely needed to break up a lot of that a lot of the really white marble. And you know what, if I might add, maybe, just maybe, we could bring this out. I don't know if that's going to be too intrusive on the sightline, but yo, thank you, Shattenfells. Take care, man. Thanks for jumping in. Let's see if we can't bring this up. See what happens. That might look good, or it might look a little too... Let's see, can we place a torch on these? Damn it. That's a bummer. I'm gonna place a torch. I'll just place one right there. That might be a deal breaker then. But I do like, you know what? Let's try that. Let's try that out. Let's just give it a shot and see. Whoops. Sometimes, though, I will say the one thing about this game and the lighting, it's very realistic in terms of when it's dark, it's dark. You can't see shit. You literally can't see anything. I don't know, chat. What are we thinking about that? I might have to redo these archways, too, in the basalt. But I kind of do like that. Let's leave that open for now so we can see. But I do think that the contrast and having these bump out a little more is kind of nice for the sightline up the middle. Intrusive, man. Life's about intrusive thoughts. Just look at TikTok influencers where they're Dummy butt challenge. What the hell is that? Should play my song sometimes. Which song are you talking about, Maddie? Can you smell it though? I'm sorry, I'm lost. I'm too locked in. Too locked in on the builds. Yeah, that was a nice decision, I would say, to bring this out by 1/2. Because it just looked, for a darker, more kind of gothic build, I wanted to bring some of the lighter colors in, but I did not want it to be just all dark. I wanted to create some more contrast on the interior, and I do think that was the play there, because now it's really starting to look kind of detailed and stuff like that, you know? I think so. I hope it looks, you know. Chat, what are we thinking about this build so far? Are we looking good? Now we need to bring... Let's get a 1 to 10 rating on it. I guess you can't really judge it until it's done, but... So we're gonna go replace, we're gonna go, what was it, rock, basalt, stone smooth. What? Oh, it's right there. Delete. You know, I could just do this. What am I doing? We could take this to here, and we can even bring this in one. Right there. That should do the trick, right? Copy. And bring this bad boy on in. Right there. Do we got to do it for this one too? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This might be... Alright. Sick. Alright, this is shaping up now. Okay. We were off to a rough start, I feel like. I think we were off to a rough start, but I think we're starting to come together here. Let's look at it from this angle. We really got to figure out what to do with the entranceway, because that window, we might need to do something different with the front window. We might have to make it larger and have it come down just a bit so it can go up underneath that archway. But now what we're gonna do is let's take, oh boy, we got to sort this area out. Oh, that's gonna be fun. We got to bring, oh man, that's gonna be rowdy trying to get all that shaped out. Oh my gosh, what am I doing to myself, yo? The good thing is I can bring this section over here. Maybe we will just call it a day and square off the back, because I mean I was gonna round the back out, like make it like it comes to here and then it comes out into a round shape. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But man, look at... I'll show you all a really neat tool too. Check this out. This is fun. I have a lot of fun with this. This is great for content. So anybody looking to make content in this game, check this out. All right, let's see if we can't do this tool justice. Call it Cath for Cathedral, and then we'll do. Wait, I thought I just. The frick? Why won't it? Oh, am I at the max amount of scenes? Maybe. Could be at the max amount of scenes, maybe. Let's delete one. 6, 7. Delete. Create. Oh, I think there's already one called that. Let's just call it first stream with HYTALE. Let's make a actor name of camera. And then we're gonna take the entity or the machinima tool. Oh, we don't want to be too fast doing this. We'll bring it in slowly. Look up like this. Place one there. And we'll come back in right here. We'll place a camera there. And then like so bring it around like this. Come this way. Like that. Put one there. All right, check this out. We're gonna set the machinima tool to let's go 10 FPS. This is gonna be the frames per second between each thing that we're doing here. Hit enter. Now we're going to camera. Turn off all that garbage HUD. Isn't that badass? That's badass, dude. I mean, come on now. Are you kidding me with this? Badass. And that's why, as a, you know, being the kind of with the artistic mindset and kind of loving to create so much stuff, I mean, it's the amount of shit you could do. I mean, it's just craziness. Freaking love it. You know what I mean? What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:30. I thought it was way later than that. Thought it was way later than that. That's not bad. Okay. Let me see something here. But yeah, not too bad, huh? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet tooling. All right, let's head back in. Let's get into some survival. I mean, I could. What do you think, y'all? Should I keep building or should we get into some survival? I'll show you some survival stuff and go mining for gems and all that. Survival? Okay. Yeah, I'll jump in there in just a minute. Let me at least get these archways done. So you fight stuff? Okay. Just want to get... I actually will put these in, just like the normal way. Yeah, some of this that I'm putting in here is still kind of roughed in, but I will smooth all this out and stuff like that. But I mean, you kind of all get the gist of the building for the most part in this game. We'll do some new constructions eventually. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do. Valina wants to see some ass whooping happen. Did I put the stairs away? There we go. I like these little vibes here, right here. The way that this track sounds, it sounds awesome. hope this was worth it doing this. I think we should be all right. Ooh, the horn section in the back too. Let's go. So Llama, can you monetize these tunes? Oh, that was such a good freaking decision in my opinion to put the darker colors in. We might even mess with we're gonna definitely swap out. Oh man, look at this interior, yo. I'm just like, oh man. I'm in awe right now that this is even happening. And you know what I just realized? I'm gonna put some torches in here and figure out what to do with those later, because I need some light in here. Oh, I just realized too, I can bury lights inside the center of it. Now the question becomes, do we put these in on like this? Or do we leave these archways the lighter color? Let's kind of just get like a little vibe check. I think we go with the darker color. I don't know about you all, but I think that's the vibe. Sorry, Valina, you gotta wait one more second and we'll go into our survival world. I think you might really like the vibes of my survival base. It's like a fantasy jungle. All right, nice. There we go. Let's kind of break this out, put these in. Just see what we're working with here. We are dialed in right now. Freaking locked in, yo. Whoops. The spiders are gross. Yeah, they are. I actually hate them. You know, there's an arachnophobia mode where you can actually, they turn into crabs. I don't know, chat. What do we do? Do we keep them? Do we keep them the marble archways, or do we keep them dark? Do we make them dark like this? Because I'm even thinking now too, I'm thinking for this part too, we even go like this. We even bring, we branch this off like this and outline this part like this. And then we would put these in like this. Something like that. And then we'd obviously have to connect. We'd have to bring, these would probably have to be, we'd have to figure out a way to really connect that and blend that in. Oh man, we could get crazy with this. Oh, I missed some blocks right here. I knew it looked weird. I'm like, what? And then... Well, I guess those would have to be... This would have to come down to, like, here. Where this branches up. Like that. But then you have... that white piece. We would have to do 2 rows of them. I don't know if that's gonna work. Actually, that's tight. I don't know. We kind of leave that like that for now. But, yeah, this is coming together. I mean, we still have, you know, I got to drop a bunch of, like, outline work. You know, we're going to get some, like, you know, you can take the stairs, something like this, along the bottom edge here to fill in these gaps. Something like this to really detail it out. Got to outline the inside of the windows, and we got to basically round this all the way into this too, like kind of what we did with the shapes up top there. But I'm really happy with this. I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out. This is gonna be a project. We got some cleaning up to do here, obviously. I don't know what's going on here, but lots of cleaning up to do, but wow. I mean, it's shaping up. We're gonna put some designs and patterns, like little hexagon shapes with different colors, and probably outline this. I mean, shit, the sky's the limit. We could even do checkerboard on the side, you know? The ideas are flowing. Let's see what that looks like here. Let's take these floors, which, by the way, are really nice. Get out! Get out of here. Oh boy. You know what? Check this out, though. Who wants to waste their time? Here's the thing. Anybody, if you know how to put frickin' checkerboard together, like, anybody could just do this, right? But, like, why not just go like this? And let's test it out. Damn it, press 5. And then if we do this, what's gonna happen? Oh no, that's just gonna make it like that. If we go like this, and then we copy it. Let's grab the paste tool. I'm gonna just experiment with this for just a second before we head into the survival world. We gotta rotate. Three or four colors with the checkerboard. That might be solid. Oh, what did I just do there? Oh, you know what? Whoops. When I drag, okay. You might be onto something, Bram. Now, what color was this floor, though? Let's see here. Limestone brick smooth. This is a really nice color. All right, so we would need to do... Well, how are we gonna... I don't know. Can we copy that over? Because we'd have to do one more like this. So we could flip this side. Okay. So if we go like this. So 8. Again, we're just getting experimental here. This might actually look fire, dude. I think it looks sick. And if we don't, here's the best part again. If we don't like it, you can simply just fill in the entire pattern with the solid color floor again and start over. You don't have to spend an hour undoing your mess. That's why I love the creative. You don't limit your creativity on all the pre-planning that might need to go in. Which I don't mind doing pre-planned builds too, though, and like breaking and experimenting along the way. But I do like that you can try so many different combinations and be like, yeah, nah, this ain't it. All right, let's take a look. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. Maybe we do it on the sides here or something. This might be a little too busy up the middle. Yo, Legion, what's good, man? Welcome in. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't how do we play this, you know? Check this out, Legion. Actually, I can go back and do the cinematic shot, but been working on this cathedral for last few days. Gonna bring this into our next SMP world. Just really having a freaking blast with this one, man. And started on the interior today, so maybe we will do the checker pattern. I mean, all right, we gotta do one freaking last thing. I am so sorry. I know Valina wants some survival action. We gotta do one last thing before we, because this is gonna bother me if we don't do this real quick. Check, and I want to show Legion this as well, how awesome this is. So we've spent a good amount of time getting all this sorted out, the archways and stuff like that on the inside. Thank you, I appreciate that. But I don't want to have to rebuild all this again, right? So watch this. So I'm gonna go like this, bring this over. I'm gonna copy one full pillar and archway. Bring that on up. We don't want to come out too far here. Why can't I clip through? Bring this back to here. Cool. Copy that. Now we're going to come over here. And we are going to apply this to our new zone here, which should be Let's make sure we're centered on our window. Got 2 blocks there. Booyah. Let's go. I think that's... It's 1 on each side. 1 on each side. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that's starting to look better now. Got a lot more work to go. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Let's jump into the survival mode, and we can go take a look. Now I don't necessarily know if these are gonna stay in here like this. I'll have to figure out and plan what we're gonna do with the back of that. But sweet. Yeah, isn't that crazy, dude? Look at the pattern on these too. All right, that's enough of the building for right now. Let's go. Let's play some survival. Failed to connect to server. Your game client is out of date. Please update to connect to this server. Okay. Worlds. How do we update? Do I have to... Let's quit and go back in. Hot fixes for January. Release, pre-release. Check for updates. New updates are available. Okay. No updates are available. Okay. This isn't gonna jack up my stuff, is it, Kaboom? I hope not. I really hope not. That is the one thing that's been constant with this, which is cool. You get a lot of the patches and updates and hotfixes pretty regularly, but I don't know. Like we're there's like a new world generation that's going to be dropping, and like everything you did is going to kind of get like wiped clean. Pre-release patch line. You're running a pre-release patch line of HYTALE. This version may contain experimental features and bugs. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're in. Sick. Hey, no worries at all, Valina. We're finally in survival. Oh, this looks weird. Why does the game look like this? Anywho, let's get rid of some of this stuff, our inventory. So here is my village. You can see we have, it's very foggy in the jungle. Yeah, I don't like this pre-release. Can we... Everyone's bugged out. Like these guys are just running in place. What's going on here? Anyways, here's my little weapons merchant room. The merchant's gone. He looks like he's stuck outside. But this is my basically like the blacksmith house. This is yeah, this is like the forge blacksmith house. This is my original OG kind of fantasy style house. This is the first build I did in the survival world. You can see here we've got our nice little living room area, just some storage. Wait, Oh, I moved that. I moved my portal. You have these workbenches that you can craft, you know, survival tools, pickaxes, axes, and stuff like that. You have to upgrade the benches and stuff like OG Lego Fortnite. Here's where you can craft all your workstations. All of my crystal shards and stuff that I've farmed. I've spent a lot of time in the jungle area and over on the, you can get up into the, you could build blocks all the way up into the ceiling and take a bunch of stuff out, which is really awesome. And then down here was my original storage and smelting and all that. Take a look at my character. Badass. He's a vampire. If you kind of come over to this way, we have... I made all these pathways too. We've got our mage tower. This is the one you saw I built. I did build this in here, but I originally built it in my survival. Oh, what happened here? What is going on here? Not cool. Get out of here. But not a whole lot of detail and stuff going on in here. There's little holes and stuff, but you got the Arcanist workbench. You can craft like staffs, healing totems, slowing totems, and then these different like portals and stuff. I'll show you how the portals work in a minute. And then if you climb up here, yes, there's ladders in the game, which is nice. We've got the alchemist area. Pretty neat. I haven't done too much crazy building in here because I know everything in here is going to kind of go away at a certain point when we do the release 2. But you can see I built a nice little tree house over here as well. That's where my bed's at. So you can hop down here. Check this out. I love the ladders, so you don't have to build stairs for everything. It's so nice. Just a cozy little bedroom. This is, you could sleep through the night, but obviously it's not nighttime yet. Where's my torches and my off band? So we can see what we're doing here. So yeah, nice little treehouse area. Let's jump on down. Now I have to admit these trees here like that and this, the tree and this tree I spawned in using creative mode just because I wanted to add some personality to the area. I thought the swamp trees are kind of weak. But now this is where it gets real interesting. I hope Kaboom's not watching. So see this tree here? No big deal. Check this out. Oh, close the door. We have our secret vault. That's where all the good stuff's at. So I built this as well. The terraforming is really nice too, because you can carve out the ground and create cool little secret dungeons and pathways and you name it. And so here's where all my gold and all my gems are. I think I might be the richest person on the server. Maybe Nocturnal, I don't know. But I've put in some work getting some gems. And gold. I found a way to get gold really easily, which is nice. And then all these I found inside of these crazy like, you know what? I'm gonna pause this music and put on some of the game music too, because I want y'all to hear the game music. But very, very cool, Llama, man. I really appreciate you mentioning this. This is sick, dude. Totally sick. Let's see, settings. The game music is really good too, so just want you to get the full experience. I don't know if you could hear. Turn this up a bit. But yeah, building up like yeah, Remy. Oh no, don't come down here. It's all right. It's all right. We've done a lot of caving and mining and volcanic hopping is like I like to call it. Now, before, I purposely made this to where there wasn't water here, so if you mess up, you die trying to come down here. But I died myself, so I was like, okay, it's time to just put water down there. So if you fall into water, it breaks your fall and you don't die. But yeah, I put in a pretty decent amount of work into this village. It's been a lot of fun. The map, like everything you're seeing here, I actually went and got the mats for too. Except for, like I said, the trees. There's a couple of other things I did use creative for, like bringing in the NPCs and spawning in the deer and all that, which is cool. And like these little guards. But they're not really aiding you in any type of survival aspect, right? This guy's glitched out running. I also spawn in these weapons to just make it like a, you know, like an actual blacksmith kind of merchant. But you can't use any of this stuff in the game. He is bugged out. I don't know where he went, but it is what it is. So let's put some of our stuff away. You know what? We could just put some in like one of these chests for now. I don't want to go do inventory management here. Quick sort. You know what? We can come out here too. I built this little unique kind of... No, I know. I'm just messing with you too, Remy. I know you're going to come steal my stuff. But I built this... this is my little, you know, tanning rack hut. Using some of the jungle wood and the bamboo and stuff like that to just create like a nice little... yes, I have actually. Did you see... Were you here a moment ago? Here, I can actually... I think I have some scenes. I think I have some scenes in here. 6, 7. I don't even know what these are. Jungle tower, jungle new, test farm, treehouse. Here, like, whoa. That's that's a little too fast. So if you do .mash FPS and then say set it to like 5, you can get some really nice slow. Whoa, wait, unknown subcommand FPS mash command scene editor. Oh, you know what? I think I have to do that in here. So let me see here. Enter mash FPS 5 mash subcommand scene enter. Why is it not? Is this because we're in pre-release? It's not letting me do anything with it in here. You could see my scene there, but that's the way to slow it down. But yeah, I've messed around with that quite a bit, and like you can lock it to certain entities and stuff. It's really neat. It's really neat. All right, let's put some of this stuff away. And then we're just gonna dump. I'll do a dump chest right outside here for now. Let's just put everything in here. Let's bring that. Oh, I know. It's going to be so good. I'm really looking forward to that. Looks like I've got some repair kits on me, which is nice. How's my armor doing? Okay, I just repaired all my armor. All right, let's kind of go off on a little adventure. Now, the cool thing too is that I want to show everybody who's interested in the game. These teleports, you can go to anywhere that you set a teleporter down. So like I can go over to like Remy's place. Oh, this is sick, dude. I like this setup. This is dope. Got a nice little storage area down here. Oh, you're on top of the cave? Is this a cave? I see you went to town on the marble here. Dug out the marble. Got a nice amount of marble over here. Wow. Yeah, the characters are nice. And I like that you don't have to wear your armor, you know? You could have just like your outfit or whatever. Obviously, I got the Cursebreaker edition because I wanted this arm. Like, that's an arm. Once this early access goes away, you can't get this clothing or the like the body type or any of that stuff. So I wanted to support the game too, so that's why I went with getting that. But yeah, this is sick. I like this. It's like a modern house with like a nice view out there too. Man, you got a lot of stuff. Oh, I meant to show watch this. So I found a way to do let's see if it works in this. Let's see, like what is it? Prefab load. So I found a way to bring assets into the server. So I can bring this, I can literally bring this in, which I plan to do. But yeah, I can bring this into our world. And it's actually kind of simple setting it up. It's not really that bad. So I haven't saved the previous, and you could tell now. You could tell the scale. I was showing this kind of earlier in the stream. You can actually tell the scale of this build when it's in the context of the world. But when this builds inside of just the flat creative mode, because there's nothing to reference the scale to, it just looks like it doesn't. You can't really tell how actually huge this thing is. I mean, look at that. And so I want to spend a lot of time world building. I don't ever think I will. I don't think I'll ever do a build like this just straight up in survival. Like, I just don't have the time to construct something like this, get all the materials, spend all the time hopping up every block. I mean, I feel like I could do it, but I don't want to do that. I just want to world build and just build these crazy, yeah, this would be a real big team effort build for sure. But I just want to build these crazy structures and just build like one gigantic point of interest. You know what I mean? I think that would be sick. All right, but let's actually like play survival now. I mean, that's kind of goofing around here. Let's get back to the portal. I will use this to my advantage to get back on track. But you know what I'm saying though? Like, I don't mind building structures and like the smaller buildings in survival. Not a problem at all. But all right, let's go back to my base. What did I call mine? Lost Woods, I think it's called. Yeah, there we are. All right, I kind of want to go mine one of the mountains over here and see what's up. And then I might go to a volcano and see if we can't find a I have a portal that I spawned way out there. I want to see if we can't find some gems. Do I have any arrows on me? Shoot. We might as well. We got to bring some arrows with us. Where's all my weapons at? Yeah, I definitely started out with more of like the fantasy vibe. I really dig this whole setup. Yeah, this game is incredible, man. I really hope that some people that are on the fence do decide to give it a shot. Where's my blue crossbow? I just have shit all over the place, dude. I need to get with it. And you know what? While we're here too, let me put these away. We don't need those. But yeah, I hope the people that are on the fence give it a shot, or even people that don't, when they watch the game, they're not resonating with it. Like, just jump in and play, trust me, because if you like to build, if you're a creative type of person, and, you know, you want something a little bit different, don't knock it till you try it, because I did that with Minecraft for years, and now I'm knocking myself that I didn't get into building. Yo, thank you, Xbox. What's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I hope people give it a shot and try it for themselves before passing judgment and deciding not to play it, because I can guarantee you right now, if you like survival and you like crafting and building, I can't find my damn blue crossbow or my shield. Where the hell is my shield at? Yeah, I definitely recommend giving it a shot. Absolutely. Where the hell's my shield? Oh, I'll take this one. Oh, it's already on my... Oh my gosh, dude. It's on my inventory. We'll go out with this. It's okay. I don't need arrows. I'll probably die. They upped the difficulty of the enemies in one of the previous patches. So, I don't even have any food on me. I have a couple of health potions. Man, I've been building so much in creative, I forgot how to play survival. Oh boy. Let's go grab some potions. I think I have some in here. Did I transfer them all over? No, we'll take these with us. Drop that in there for now. Alright, this should be good for now. For a little adventure. We're not going to be on too much longer, so... Alright, let's go mine some stuff. So I've been finding that farming on mountains gives you a really good chance at locating gems. And I know that they're going to be introducing new armor sets that are going to require gems to craft. So these mountains back here and stuff like that, you definitely want to check them out, because they'll be straight up out in the open. See if I still got what it takes in survival. You know what? And go to sleep. While we're at it, we might as well pull out the shield. It's good for blocking and parrying and stuff like that. Yeah, like I was saying, I mean, it's getting over the blocky graphics. Like at this point, I've just been so immersed in how awesome the gameplay is and how much there is to explore, and it's just a never-ending world that I can look right past that. And I mean, you see with the Cathedral, with World Gen 2, I think the worlds are probably going to look even better. Yeah, let's kind of mine this here and see what we can find. With World Gen 2, I think they're going to make textures and everything looking better. I think we're going to have more biomes, because I mean, if you look at the map right now, there's already so many different types of biomes and you know, areas, and this map never ends. And the underwater, yeah, these definitely do look better than Minecraft, that's for sure. And you know, you can play third person too if you want. I personally like playing in first, but this is usually a good strategy on finding gems, as you jump up here and look for like a glow. You could sometimes just spot them like right out in the open. So you can see we got some materials and stuff like that. What's that over there? See that glow right there? There's like a little purple hue on that rock. Let's go check that out. But yeah, it's I don't know. I haven't had as much fun playing a game since exploring Enshrouded and like you know, the Lego updates and that. Having a blast with those. This is just a nice fresh change up. Now, playing on keyboard and mouse took a while, and I had to rebuild my left hand muscle. Dude, no way. I knew I saw a glow. Check it out. I'm telling you, don't sleep on these mountains. I think that's a sapphire. Yes, it is. Oh. He's not happy about it. Let's go, dude. You know what? Let's, you could strip mine this. There might be more in here. That's always a good sign. Because we are in... That's a good sign. You could sit here for hours, though, breaking all this out and come out with nothing. You know what, though, Bram? Because I'm so dialed in on the controller now, I'm not gonna even... Or on the keyboard, I'm not even gonna play this on... Ooh, what was that? I'm not gonna play on controller. Because controller, with the amount of, like, keys you need to, like, actually do all this, with the scroll wheel and the you know, all the different features and stuff like that, it's going to be really hard to take advantage of all of it. It's going to be really hard to take advantage of that on the controller. I'll be interested to see if they do come out with it on console, like what they're going to end up doing. But yeah, I mean, you could just travel for frickin'. Did I bring a portal with me? No, I didn't. All right, let's go. I'm going to go back to my base and grab a portal. Dude, no way. Oh my gosh. You see what this is? Are you freaking kidding me, bro? You got to look for the glow. Got another freaking sapphire. Okay. I bet you any money. Yo, who wants to have a mining party? I bet you any freaking money this mountain, if we carve the whole thing up, that there's topaz and sapphire inside this whole thing. That's two sapphire already, and we've only been looking around this mountain for like 5 minutes. I don't think you all know how freaking rare that is to be on the surface like that. You normally could see a glow or whatever. Dude. I'm telling you right now, I don't want to sit here on stream and carve this up, but like we need to come out. Everybody needs to get adamantite or whatever the hell it's called. What do they call this? Yeah, adamantite. And we need to just go ahead and like chop this whole thing up. Because when I was playing in creative the one day, and I flew into that mountain. I was just trying to see if there's like areas that are like better for their mining gems, and every like maybe 3 or 4 biomes of like of the snow area, there was sapphire and topaz inside of the mountains. But I mean, you have to like chop the whole thing down. Oh, dude, ruby. Remember ruby days? Oh man. Oh, I said I was going to go back to my base. Who's up here? That's Abide's place. Where is my base? Oh, it's right here. Select location. I want to go to a volcano, show everybody the world, or the fort. Like, that's the most challenging area, which is really cool, actually. Uh-oh. Ouch. That did not feel good. Now, there is a glider in the game. Healing totem is a must, by the way. If you don't have one of these crafted, let me know. I can help you out. Or definitely get the alchemist, or wait, no, it's the arcane bench. You can craft these. They're clutch. Get out. That charge, that dash attack with this sword is devastating. How's the game audio sound? Is it good? All right, Legion Man, take care. I appreciate you jumping in. Have a great day. You can find... Okay, so this is a good sign, too. You can find them in little deposits in the rivers as well. So sometimes it's worth... Oh, there's those spiders, Valina. Get rid of that real quick. I got poisoned. It's okay. Ouch. Alright. Easy to find the base with that tower. Damn snakes and damn spiders everywhere. You kidding me? Alright, I want to show you all some volcanoes. There's like dinosaur. It's absolutely bananas. I'll probably get destroyed without a crossbow. All right, let's see. Dino Land. Which one is this? Oh my gosh. Someone put one inside the volcano already. Let's see if we got what it takes to defeat one of the dinosaurs. I thought I just saw one. Yeah, these jungles, dude, are crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer. Back up off me. These are the weaker of the two dinosaurs, but this is inside the volcano. But yeah, look, I mean, even the underwater, like if you go in the ocean, there's so much to explore underwater. I wonder what we're going to get for like breathing underwater. These things are crazy. You got to be careful with them. Can I take him out? Yeah, he's done. Where are we on the map? Oh my gosh, we are way out there. This is an interesting looking volcanic area. Yeah, the regular bows seem to be pretty weak, you know? Now, I will say this, too. This area... Oh, shit. These things hit. If you get poisoned and get hit by multiple of them, dude, you're done. Definitely got to bring out the healing totem. I got to get my muscle memory back on actually, like, switching over to my potions and that. Damn, am I getting hit again? Oh, no, it's just that poison. All right, that I want to fight. Those dinosaurs there are not fun. Let's heal up and let's go fight one. See what we can do here. Definitely don't want to interact with one of those. Okay, what up, Polsky? I get that. Let me show you something though that might change your mind. Let me show you a build I'm working on. Oh, some adamantite. And the thing is too is like I've never been a fan of this type of graphic either. Like the blocky Minecraft style blocks or whatever. But if you play the game, like you actually enjoy, like get into the game, I forgot it was even like that. I've been having so much fun that I'm just like, I'm hooked. Totally hooked. But let me show you what you can build though. You might think a little bit differently about some of the stuff you can actually build. All right, let's see if we can take him on. Uh-oh. Oh, dude. Damn. I'm not just a creative mode, dude. I got what it takes to survive, too. Let's go, dude. Bring it on. What are you gonna do? Just stare at me? These guys hit you a couple times. Oh, shit! Alright, I got him. Alright. Think people think it looks like Minecraft, but the details are actually much better when you compare the avatar. Yeah. I mean, it's still, you know, when you look at a game like Lego Fortnite, and then you play something like this, it's definitely, it feels dated, but it's intentionally dated because the graphics, like the graphics are this way for a reason, and it's because it allows you to have unlimited creative freedom, and it allows you to have a world that never ends. You're never going to run out of a material. You're never going to hit complexity. You're never going to have any of those problems. Now, the trade-off to that though is having that more immersive graphics and stuff like that. So there's ups and downs, right? There's Yo, Dr. Lumi, welcome in. How's it going? But yeah, this might be an exit up here. Since I'm not going to be on much longer and Polsky jumped in for a minute, I do want to show anybody that's just jumped in the build. I'm gonna exit directly from here. I'm totally fine with this. Quit the main menu. Let's go. Worlds. Show you what I've been working on. Patch line warning. You're about to open a world using a different patch line. Open this world may introduce changes that can affect your save. We recommend creating a back. Oh gosh, what am I going? Yeah, wait till you see these Lego pieces in a second. You know what? Let's do this. Let me go back to release. Check for updates. No updates. Bro, if this screws up my build, I'm gonna lose it, dude. Also means you can do assets for a fraction of the cost and time. Yes, absolutely. What's up? How you doing? I'll call you. I'm gonna still say links. No. Aris, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me see here. Oh, it's because I went back to release. I think. Hopefully, it didn't screw anything up. But yeah, if you spend the time, you can create some realistic looking builds, like what I'm about to show you. Like when you build to this degree, though, you bring in like you kind of forget. You literally forget that it's even a voxel based game, right? Like this, and then you know the lighting is fantastic as well. So like if you come in, let me show you what I've been working on the interior of this one as well. I mean, this to me looks more realistic than my Lego builds. You know what I'm saying? So there, it's just weird how that works. Like, you know, you come inside here and like, look at this. I mean, we still got so much more to build here. We're kind of experimenting a bit with the interior and that, but it's just craziness. How a game where you're literally building out of blocks can turn into looking like this, you know? I've been putting some hours into this thing. Yes, I've played Enshrouded. My only gripe with that was I don't have the time to grind and like all the jumping around and building and stuff like that. No, I get it. Yeah. It's definitely blocky, but like the textures of it, I guess. It's that the textures of this look more realistic than a build, than like my Lego builds, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I've been having fun because, you know, it's just a challenge, I guess. I was looking for a challenge on how to, you know, it's been giving me to learn something new and experiment with something different is kind of what got me playing this. And then after getting into this build, I've just been completely hooked. Yo, thank you, Dr. Lumi. Thank you. But yeah, it's like more of the textures, I think, more than anything. Like the Grounded series as my backup, but the second one of that game is so buggy. Oh, is it really? Grounded 2 is buggy, huh? Dang, man. Yeah, that's another thing too, is like I haven't really experienced any type of bugs where I was like, oh, screw this, you know. Knock on wood. Hopefully you know, that stays that way. But yeah, I actually popped back into Lego earlier today, and I jumped into Mad Puck's world to build a Zeta class shuttle from Star Wars. And 5 minutes in, I was just kind of rubber banding all over the place, and then it caused me to pickaxe a piece of the build that I just spent like 15 minutes on, and it fell off the side because of the lag and the rubber banding. I just immediately just powered down. I couldn't take it. But I'm gonna jump back into some Lego here and there. I'm just really having fun with this, trying to kind of put my footprint on this game, kind of showcase some building stuff with different styles. But I will be getting, once Enshrouded gives a creative mode, I'll probably jump back into there pretty hardcore, because yeah, their building system is like probably my favorite out of all of them, just because of the realism and the cool things you can do. But yeah, I mean, this has been about 4 days of really just trial and error and trying to figure out how to build in this game. So I've been having a great time. But yeah, if you can get past the blockier, you know, rough edges on stuff like this and stuff like that, and you enjoy building, this is definitely a great place to go. V Rising? No, I have not. But it's like I said, it's getting a little bit later than I was expecting to be on. I've got the drive out tomorrow to Chicago, so I'm gonna get some sleep. I still got to work in the morning too, so I've got a half day of work tomorrow, and then road trip for daughter's cheer comp. But look, hey, it's been fun. Let me see who's on tonight. Who's actually on? Let's see. We're gonna raid out over on Twitch. Following. Is anybody on? There's got to be somebody on. Moxie's on. Okay, let's go raid out to Moxie over there. Awesome. Oh, it looks like Left 4 Dead's playing HYTALE as well, which is awesome. But hey, don't think getting messages on YouTube again. But just so you know, I think was just bad timing. Oh, for jumping in the world. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Is YouTube... Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube, but yeah, I appreciate you all. I'm going to set up the raid to Moxie, go show him some love over there. I will be back next Wednesday. We'll probably be doing some more HYTALE. If I get some, an urge to play Lego, maybe we'll do a Lego stream, throw those in as well. But appreciate you all, as always, and take care and have a great weekend, y'all. Catch you later.